Okay, so to
Do it
recap
up.
from last session, we've got our 4 party members who started off heading to a neighboring town with hopes to gain some clout. But while falling asleep to a mysterious night as they were camping in between their travels, they ended up finding themselves teleported to Barovia. They followed the only roads left available to them, thanks to the thick fog and the unkempt woods around them, and found 2 children alone in the middle of the street. The 2 children asked them for help with their house, mentioning that they have a baby brother and a monster in the basement that need to be handled. So the party agreed to help and entered in a row home, only to realize it looks abandoned for years. There are dust, cobwebs, and everything. What they did not find was a baby brother, but they did find was a specter and various inanimate objects that liked to go after Oscar, but instead hurt Jorin.
Bunch of jerks.
Towards the end, before they found themselves in this dungeon, they found an attic room with the remains of the children that they thought they first met in the house, to only find their actual ghosts. And Oscar took it upon himself to wrap up the children's remains to carry into the basement with them.
We're gonna get rid of them later. I just don't feel like making it a second trip.
Get rid of them.
Proper barrier kind of stuff.
Yes. So
Ever charitable.
He's just trying to honor them. Like he's not doing anything wrong.
It's not like I tried to stuff their bodies through a small slit to drop down like 20 feet or anything.
Did you? And I forgot that?
Old campaign.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
I do remember you tossing a couple corpses out of a window.
Yeah, but not through a slit.
It was like a small window.
A small window. All right. So now the party finds themselves at the bottom of a wooden spiral staircase. All you see ahead of you is a narrow tunnel, and as soon as you guys reach the bottom of the stairs, you all noticed an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout.
Guys, what's that noise?
It sounds eerie.
Like
And incessant.
almost like someone's chanting.
Can I listen to the chanting?
From the distance you're at from it, it just sounds like repeated noise.
Any signs of the monster?
No signs of anything in particular other than creepy, empty dungeon.
Can we hear which direction the chanting sounds like it's coming from?
No, it's not discernible the direction it's coming from where you're standing right now.
All right, well, I'm just gonna start heading this way.
Okay.
Let's
So
get
then
going.
entering into that area,
I'm gonna follow him.
Romero, you notice that it looks like you find yourself surrounded by several crypts. Most are sealed off with
Okay.
stone slabs.
Most.
Most. You can look through to look a little bit more if you want to find out more about each of these crypts.
Sure.
Okay. There's
brother, you'll take the left and I'll take the right.
Okay.
Can I move a torch here, Kate? Hop.
here. I missed where there. All right. So the one that Romero is standing outside of, you look in and you see that it's an empty crypt, and on the wall next to you is the stone slab meant to seal it off.
So it's empty.
Mm-hmm. Oscar, you look into that crypt and you see that the same thing where the stone slab is leaning up against the wall and it's not sealed off. But what you do notice that's different about this slab is etched into it is the name Walter Durst, but the crypt is also empty.
Walter Durst. I guess he either was gonna live here or lived here and then just decided to get up and go.
Live. In air quotes.
It's kind of a
People to
dead
live
end.
in that crypt.
Are there any signs of like somebody being in this crypt before us? Maybe claw marks or
Nope.
something on the inside? No. Alright, guys.
Walter and nobody apparently didn't like their crits.
Maybe he was the one who knocked.
North or south?
No.
I don't know. You can see farther than me.
Alright, I'm gonna go into this room with this table set.
Okay. With that table
Follow
set,
Romero.
you find yourself standing near a wooden table with 4 chairs around it. To the west of you are 4 alcoves containing moldy straw pallets.
Yeah.
I take a brief sit down.
Just relax.
Does it look like there's like anything in these pallets?
Nope, nothing stands out other than the mold and the time it's been sitting down there.
As we're going, are there any like torches to be lit?
No. It's very dungeony. No spare torches.
Alright.
Are these like
People see down here.
bedrooms?
They're where the pallets are.
They're just
The little
alcoves.
ones in here. Yeah, like alcoves with like sleeping pallets. Sparks from Panda. Thank you. Well, I guess there's nothing to see here. I'm just gonna head around this.
Can I search the pallets?
Yeah, searching through, you just find, the mold and the dust from time spending down in the dungeony basement, but there's no actual valuables within them.
Go on to the next room.
Does it sound like the chanting's getting louder this way?
I don't know about that, but I can see a well in front of us.
The chanting doesn't seem to be getting any louder in either direction. You just still kind of hear it echoing everywhere.
I'm gonna move into the room with the well.
Okay. So, the well that you see in the center of the room is 4 feet in diameter and 3 feet high stone lip. If you look down at it
Jasper,
all...
you should look in there.
Sure, I'll look down in the well.
You can see that it descends about 30 feet into a water-filled cistern. There's a wooden bucket hanging from a rope and pulley mechanism that's bolted to the crossbeams above the well.
So it just goes down into water?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything down in the water?
No.
Can I
But
look
Brother,
into
look
the water.
See.
Oscar, you can come in here. Safe.
yeah.
Ooh,
And
is
then
this a chest?
yes. So you find in that room, it's old living quarters, and there is indeed a chest there.
Alright, crack it open.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No.
Mm-hmm. Make
Is it locked?
Yes, there is a rusty iron padlock on each of the chests that you'll find in the various living quarters in this area.
There's one in each.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to pick a lock?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Can I try to break the lock off of this one?
You can try. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
An athletics check. Okay, I gotta get my sheet open.
Mm-hmm. And how are you doing that? Just with your hands, with your weapon?
I will wrap my flail around it and then pull to try to pull it off.
All right. So you wrapped your flail around it, and it got the flail's just slightly too big for the lock. So you yank with all your might, but the lock kind of slips away from where you had the flail wrapped around it.
Hops, can I check the back of my crate to see if maybe the hinges on the back have been like rotted with age?
If you think you can move it, which room are you in? You're in the bottom
The
room?
bottom one. Yeah.
Make a strength check to see if you can move the chest.
Oh boy.
That's save.
Oh
Save.
boy. Oh, that's a save. Hold on, let me get to this.
I'm waiting for it to be worse. -1 +1. All right. You kind of squat down and wrap your hands around the chest, and you go to pull it towards you, hoping to like get an angle on it to check the back of it, but it barely nudges.
Oh god. These things are heavy, guys.
Can I,
Hmm.
I guess, try to do what he was going to do?
Sure, go ahead and make a strength check. I'll let yeah.
All right, I guess I'll just have poor rolls all night.
So yeah, so you attempt the same thing. I'm gonna say instead of you having to like kneel down and everything, you were pretty confident that you could move it. So you kind of like grab it from the top, but it kind of moves an inch as opposed to half an inch.
Lift with your back in a hard jerking motion.
That's how you hurt your back, though, Oscar. You gotta lift with your knees.
I want to take my short sword and try hacking at the lock of the room I'm in.
Okay, you can make an attack roll. Are you aiming for the lock? So you're aiming for the lock itself or the chest?
Yeah. I'm going to try and break the lock off with it, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you come down swinging at the lock and you hit it in just the right spot that you can hear it pop open.
Yes. I want to search through my chest.
Okay.
I hope it's not alive.
You
Every other
find
inanimate object has been alive.
3 moss agates and a folded piece of black cloth. So I'll copy and paste these
Ooh.
into your character sheet, which I should have opened before, but it's okay. You'll have them.
Quick
Can I-
question for you, Hops.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through the stuff we got from last session, and I have a signed will. Who's the name on that, though?
Does it not have a name signing it in particular?
No, just as I got like the deed to the house, the deed to the windmill, and a signed will, but no name.
I'll check that in 1 second.
All right, no problem.
If I had to guess, it would be the Durst family.
Okay.
Okay, so Jorin, if you check your character sheet under treasure, under bio and then treasure, it should be there now.
I see. Sweet. Oh, I got stuff.
Can I
Go
try to
back
like
my-
bash open the top of my chest?
Yeah, go
so
for it.
back to
Make an
my
attack roll.
companions and tell them the locks are pretty easy. You just smash them.
All right, so then Romero, with your flail, you come down and being skilled in combat, still standing chest stands nothing against you, especially one with worn down wood like this. You slam down at the top and it breaks clean open. Inside, you find 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces in a pouch made of human skin.
In a pouch made of human skin?
Yes.
All right, I throw away the pouch and I just take the 11. The
All right.
11 gold. And what was it?
11 gold and 60 silver.
Cool.
Okay, let me erase pouch of human skin from your character sheet.
You keep changing my stuff. I'm just trying to type the money into my money
I
pool.
closed out. All right, so that's 2 of the chests to open.
Now that I see that the answer to this puzzle requires brute strength, I'm actually just going to sit down and, as a ritual, do detect magic.
Okay.
Here, I've got you, Oscar. And then I proceed to bash in his chest as well.
Okay, go ahead and make another strength check.
A strength check?
Or sorry, attack. Yeah, you're fine. So you repeat this time just as deftly to open up his chest.
And I don't take the stuff inside. I just walk away to...
Okay,
Is that what-
to let him search.
I'm gonna try and smash the lock off of the other one in here.
Okay.
Aiden, you need a chest too?
You seem to be putting in the work for it.
All right, Jorin. Again, you've figured out the mystery to all the locks, so you're able to hit it at just the right spot to hear it pop open.
I'll pop open this one.
The one that you're at, Romero, was the one that Jorin opened earlier, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well then, it's already open. So maybe this one down here.
I'll let you use the same roll. Jorin, are you looking in the one that you just opened?
Yeah.
You find a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
Oh, that sounds fancy. If I didn't need both my eyes to shoot things with bows and arrows,
You totally wear it.
I'd totally wear it. I ask Oscar if he wants the fancy eye patch.
Yeah, I'll take it for a bit. I only need one eye at the moment.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, I'll move it to his character sheet then.
Give us a fancy eye patch.
And then, Stryder, did you already roll on the other one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So then inside of that one, if you look inside, you find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Ooh, fancy. So I'll take it.
Okay. This one you'll keep. Okay. That
I
one
left the one that I don't think anyone looked through it. I just opened it for Oscar.
Oh, I'm going to get to it, but I need to finish up this 10 minutes of casting over here.
All right. Anything you plan on doing, Aiden?
I'm just watching the hallways.
Okay.
Do you want to move your dancing lights down them?
I can't.
All right, Oscar. I'll say that. Is that where you want your torches?
Sure.
And then your fourth one. Okay. So then, Oscar, you complete your ritual. Its distance was 30 feet.
Yes.
Let me do the fancy schmancy measuring tool. Where is it? This
Guys, pay attention to where she's measuring out to.
one. That way. That way. That way.
Doesn't go through walls, right?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Invisible creature.
Oh, it can but
Oh.
it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, which
Yeah.
I'm sure these walls are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's up for 10 minutes afterwards.
Yeah, from where you're standing, you don't detect any kind of magic.
All right. I'm gonna real quick go into my chest and see what's in it.
You found a
Yep.
silvered short sword.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Totally not fair. I should have gone in there.
So go ahead and put that in your character sheet as well.
Thank you.
All right.
And then I'll do a quick run around this room to just see if my detect magic picks up anything.
Like you're gonna have Oscar jog the perimeter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whoop.
Can I put the
Oh,
bucket
overshadowed
down
it.
in the well and see if I can fish anything out?
Yeah, you can try putting the bucket in the well. I don't think you need any kind of checks for that. It's not too old that it would fall apart in your hands. And Oscar, you still don't detect anything special.
All right.
How much light does Oscar's thing give off?
A decent amount.
Should be
It
20
seems.
feet. 20 feet, right? With the light spell?
Yeah, I got 20 feet going on. Do you want me to send the torch down the well?
I was just gonna see if you could point it down there and see if anything sparkles at the bottom.
I do that.
Okay. Nothing outside of the typical water shimmering back at you.
Well, I think it's probably just water, right?
Well,
Put the bucket down there is the only way to find out, I guess.
All right. Can I try to crank the bucket down the well?
It's just a rope and pulley mechanism, so there's not really a whole Well, I
It is a
imagine.
well.
Yeah. So, you can crank it down just fine, and you can hear it hit the water as you do it. When you bring it back up, there's nothing in it outside of water.
Okay. I was like, yep, I think it's just a well.
Does the water look drinkable?
It looks like water. It is not discolored.
Give it gold if somebody wants to try it.
I'll pass.
I don't need a gold that badly.
I think I'm okay.
All right, let's keep going then.
I agree. So
Yeah.
I start to, if I can, yep, start to head out this way.
Head down the hallways behind Romero.
So if we keep going upstairs, I think we'll reach that room with the large dining room table I saw earlier. But then this heads further down to the south into the dungeon.
Is there any
Let's-
reason we would want to check out the dining room?
Well, we gotta finish up the floor at least, and then
All
keep
right.
going.
We'll go back up here and then check this out real quick.
The rule 1 of dungeoneering, I forgot. You have to see every inch of the space.
Okay, so Romero is correct in that you find yourselves in a dining hall. It's got a plain wooden table surrounded by long benches. But along the floor where you see remains. Oh wait, Oscar, you went somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you not going into the dining room? Because there's something different about that particular hallway.
I thought it looked interesting, but there's a lot more to it.
Well, it seems like Oscar went off on his own, so.
All right.
So,
Here, Oscar, I'm going to be nice about this. I'm going to put you here because I didn't see where you wandered off to.
Oh, could have been something there?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
I mean,
The
you can
lanterns,
you can stay in there. I would just have to get to you next.
the lanterns looked so inviting.
All right. So for those still in the dining room, I'm guessing Oscar, you're heading in there now.
Yeah, I'll head in there now.
And scattered along the floor are the moldy remains of human bones, strewn across the dirt floor.
I pick one up and I kind of just wave it around, like, "Yep, that's a human bone," and then I toss it.
oh. This is not at all surprising from what I've seen of this place.
Yeah.
A little bit gross, but not surprising.
So it's this weird alcove.
So are you investigating it?
Yeah.
All right. So as you look into the alcove, you realize there is it's a larder, but instead of finding any food, you find a creature slithering out to attack you all.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do I need to back
Slither
up
that.
one?
Yeah, I'd back up one.
Okay.
Good thing I got this table to protect me.
You guys see it now?
Oscar, move closer. I can't see.
My word, there's a tongue.
A tongue.
I don't know
Giant
why.
tongue attacking us.
All right, and then go ahead and roll initiatives.
And it slithers like a snake.
Slithery.
Snake tongue. What? Doesn't make any sense.
You in your 20s.
Let me bring this out here and go back into the chat.
Hops, did you affect my initiative?
I should not have. Why?
Because now I have I get a
17.
plus 4.16.
How did that happen? I don't know how that happened.
What's your bonus to initiative? Pie.
Yeah, get the salt. It's a slug.
I don't
Squiggly slug.
I don't know how that happened. Where's the turn thing? I had it before. That guy. So,
Oh, there it is.
I don't know what to do about your, remove this one, remove this one. What happened to your character sheet? Let me open it. I don't know
Oh,
how your
no.
initiative
The
ended
action
up.
math was too actiony.
I have no idea how it
Too
ended up at a
mathy.
4.16.
What did you do? Times it by pi?
I guess.
What was your old initiative bonus?
I mean, my dex is a 3, so I'm pretty sure it's just a 3.
But Jack of all trades applies.
So then 4.
Maybe Jack of all trades messed that up too.
Alright, so let me fix these. So then Maker has 23. Jorin got an 11. Some of these are old. And then Stryder got... Wait, who did I accidentally delete? Oh,
I don't see
ActionMath.
action math.
He's been deleted.
17. We'll go ahead and sneak you up here. Alright, and then I gotta roll for my guy. So what is it? It's slash GM?
GM roll sends it to just you.
Up. So he's gonna sneak up here. Okay. So, yep. So combat started, and Aiden is first.
Alright, let's Toll the Dead.
Okay. So,
It's not injured, so
So the first number.
yeah, what do you do again when you do your spells? Sorry, it's been a couple.
it needs to do a wisdom save of 13 or higher.
Okay.
Or a wisdom save.
Okay. And then it gets a +2. Oh wait, I could have just clicked this. Silly me. And it has advantage for some reason, but it rolled an 8. So it fails its wisdom save and hears the ringing toll of the dead in its head and takes the damages. So now it
What does
is
it look
us.
like?
It is, if you have the stream up, it is like a large slug with tentacle claws and a large beak. It looks like it's
gross.
it looks like it's infinitely screeching at you.
Ew, keep it away from me.
The worm-like Grick waits unseen, blending in with the rock of the caves and caverns it haunts. Only when prey comes near does it rear up its 4 barbed tentacles, unfurling to reveal its hungry, snapping beak.
I'm gonna smack that beak.
Oh, it's Oscar's turn.
Haha. Yeah, I'm just gonna vicious mockery at it. Just be like, what are you, gross octopus reject? I don't know.
It's only half an octopus.
He's
It was pretty
wisdom
good.
save.
Oh wait, that's initiative. What am I doing? That's the wrong button. This button. So it rolled an 11. So
Aha,
it fails.
take that.
It failed the wisdom
damage.
save. And
3 psychic damage.
it made a little sad noise as it actually understood what you had to say to it about it being part octopus. It is now its turn.
New.
So it reaches out to attack Romero because it's all who he can reach right now. And it attacks with its tentacles. So only the first roll applies. So it tries to hurt you or hit you with a 10. Romero.
I have 18 AC, so
Okay. Do you have a shield out?
I mean, it wouldn't matter if I had a shield out, would it?
Oh, I just wanted
Yeah,
to
I
know for
did.
flavor text.
I do have a shield.
Okay, so it lurches forward at you, making gross, slimy noises, and tries to extend its tentacles out to claw at you, but you deflect it away with your shield.
Ugh.
So it's Romero's turn. Oh no, it's Jorin's
just-
turn. I can't do math.
Just
Maths
say.
are hard. I'm just gonna try and shoot it in its big ugly mouth with an arrow. Because it's got a big ugly mouth.
Please don't shoot me in the back.
Ooh.
No, he's gonna shoot me in the back.
What's the math on that again?
The math on what?
Gary, Baker.
Are you using the cover rules?
I wasn't using the flanking rules.
Meh.
Meh.
I'm
I'll-
sure. I just shoot through his legs.
Yeah,
to
I'll,
you.
I'll ignore the cover rules for now to make this a little bit
Well, you can also occupy the same space as an ally.
I don't know how that helps with shooting around 6 foot tall man in knight's armor.
Just stand like between the legs.
Then
Oh.
he's in melee range, so then he'd be disadvantaged.
I'll let it go. Okay,
Either
so
way, pretty sure I don't hit.
yeah, so you steady your arrow and making sure to shoot around Romero, you kind of end up shooting the ceiling above the creature attacking instead of in its big gross mouth. So now it's Romero's turn.
Stupid gross mouth.
I'm gonna smack it in the face.
Okay. And that does hit.
All right, and then I'm gonna divine smite it on top of it.
Okay, so do I add those two? Or
You add all of those numbers, I guess, except for the dueling style twice. Just do that once.
just once?
I don't know
Okay.
why- I don't know why it does it twice.
All right. So you when you do your divine smite, what do you do?
I think I already gave you fighting style stuff.
I know, but I didn't know if you put divine smite in there specifically.
It's the same as my magic.
Okay. So as you go down to swing down on this creature with your flail, shadows burst forth outside of your flail itself, kind of helping you, guide you to attacking the creature. And you swing down with so much force that it kind of just goes splat and dies.
Well, that's the end of that nasty thing.
And that's the end of that chapter.
I went to study this thing.
Was
Okay.
it guarding anything in the corner?
The corner is completely empty otherwise.
I'm gonna walk away from its creepy gross corpse.
Yeah. But, yep. So as you look at it, Aiden, you just see its large worm-like body and the various tentacles it has. Is there anything in particular you're looking for in the creature?
No, just to figure out what it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how much you would know about this creature offhand to see if you know the name of it. Because you've been in magic school.
Is any part of it used to make magic ingredients? Because then you'd for sure know about it.
It spends its life stalking prey in caves and caverns. It's not big on being
Like-
out anywhere.
Like most wizards.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like kind of walk up this way and just
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
look and see what these things are.
I'm gonna go with you probably don't know what this creature in particular is. Oh, Romero, you find yourself in more crypts.
It's just there's more crypts and it leads back the way we came. So I guess we'll go south.
Yeah,
Alright,
but the thing you
any names
do-
on these doors?
Yeah, those doors are actually sealed off. Each of them. Depending where you stand, they do have various names across the stone slabs. So which ones do you want to look at first? So Oscar, the one you're standing outside of is labeled as Rose's Crypt, and it is etched with the name Rosavalda Durst. Looking inside, you realize that the chamber beyond contains an empty coffin on a stone bier. Bier?
Wasn't Rosa one of the kids? Or am I wrong?
Yes, I think
Maybe.
so.
Huh?
Someone has their bones. They should know their names.
Yes, the name does sound familiar to you.
Was it the little girl?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Brother, help me open this. I gotta make a drop off.
Okay, I'll try to pry open this
Okay.
tomb.
Make an athletics check. And
Boom!
You are easily able to move the stone out of the way to reveal the doorway towards the coffin.
There you go.
Thank you. Can't get in the room. Oh, there we go. I'll open up the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's empty,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll drop off Rose.
Okay. You get a general feeling of ease as you lay her remains back in the coffin.
Perfect. And then is the other one her brother?
The one below is labeled with Thornbolt Durst, which also sounds like a familiar name to you.
Yes. Pretty sure this was the brother's name.
Do you have to roll athletics for this as well?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Even
turns
better.
out I'm even stronger this time.
Knowing your way around stone slabs easily now, you move that one out of the way even quicker.
And I drop the remaining bones off in this one.
Mm-hmm. And you get the familiar feeling as you did when dropping off Rose's bones.
Perfect. There we go. Solved the mystery. So, do we need like 2 more bodies?
How many more bodies do you have with you, Oscar?
Well, I got nothing, but we had a bunch of those bones in the hallway.
Well, we can just grab some bones from the dining room.
Who's that? Yeah, whose name's on this wall?
This one is labeled Gustav Durst.
Gustav.
I don't know. I don't know any Gustavs.
And you said we can peer into these things or not?
A little bit.
Does it look like there's a full or empty coffin in here?
That one also appears empty.
All right. Well, I guess maybe some of those bones in the dining room. Gustav.
Maybe, but we don't really need to take care of all of the bones. We only made the promise to the kids.
Gustav wasn't a creepy ghost following us, so I'm gonna let him go wherever he's at. I think.
All right. If we come across him, we'll gladly give him aid.
We'll keep an eye out for any Gustav bones we find.
And who's this last guy? Or
Last,
girl?
Elizabeth Durst.
Ah, it must be the wife. And
Could be an aunt. Could be an uncle. You don't know. Maybe they're a weird family. We can already tell.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming their coffin also appears to be empty.
Yes.
All right then. Come across any more ghosts that need putting in their place? We got the room.
Any more spare bones?
We've
Alright.
got all these bones, but we can't tell who they are.
No, it's pretty hard to tell.
I mean, I'm also just guessing I got the children right.
Alright, remember you're
Alright.
heading down that hallway?
Yeah.
I think it's time
Alright.
to move on.
So as you hit that area of the hallway, you realize that the chanting is noticeably louder towards the north. The north on this map is towards the left.
Towards the left.
Yes. I don't know. Do you guys get the compass on the top left of the map if you scroll up?
It's all
Nope.
dark.
No.
Okay.
Black.
That's okay though.
Mhm.
So it's louder that way. You guys want to check out this other side first?
Hold on a second. You find yourselves at the center of this intersection, and you start to hear a cracking sound around you, and you see hands breaking up from the dirt, from the ground. By the time you
I step him back down. Like get
Well,
now.
by the time
Just-
you realize what's actually going on, you find that 4 ghouls have shown up around you.
Oh.
But it's such close quarters. And I push Oscar into the space next to me.
Ah.
Okay. Initiatives. Let me clear this one out.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm going first.
You just roll better than everyone, and also you have a +4, and I have a +0.
Oh, I accidentally cleared it before you guys rolled. It's okay. I'll get this.
Whoops.
15,
You can blame us. We rolled before you cleared it. This one can be on us.
22. Jorin is this.
Yeah, it can't all be the DM's fault. I mean,
16.
come on.
And then
Just
just mostly. No, I can't just pull out their sheets. All right, that's fine. Oop. That's 1 ghoul. Wow, it reset all of your things. That's lovely. Oh, and it's only giving me 1 ghoul? Here.
Just you know.
Do they share initiative?
Yeah, they're all this. I mean, they're unique characters, but they have the same stats. So one of these is a 22. I'll just roll d20s for them. Just roll 2 of them.
Did you get a natural 20 and then a natural 1?
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's pretty great.
So then one of these is 15, and the other one's 14. 15, 22, 12, 16. And then, oh, sorted them the wrong way. There we go. Oh, and then Oscar, your bonus is better, right? You have a +4.
Yeah.
And then Romero, what's your bonus to your initiative?
0.
Okay, so you're there. Okay. So, Oscar, go ahead.
That's the best initiative I've had this entire campaign.
Now, do these,
It's not even close to the top.
do these ghouls look sensible, or are they just out for blood?
These guys
They're ravenous beasts.
have an insatiable hunger for humanoid flesh.
They're trying to eat me, Oscar. Hit them with something.
So you're not going to be able to convince them of anything other than offering up your own body parts, I think.
Alright, then I'll just, well, there's like both of them next to my brother. I guess the one directly across from me on the
can you
hallway.
ping him?
Yeah, I can ping him. That
Okay.
one. I'm just gonna shout out to him and just be like, who smells like ass? Is it you? And then vicious mockery. Did it go over?
So the wisdom save?
13, he saves. Clearly, he does not mind the smell.
Is it that he's... I thought attacker wins if it's a tie.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Well,
It's
That's the DC he has to hit.
it's the DC he
Oh,
has to
okay.
hit is 13.
So then,
so.
yes. He...
It's attacker wins if you're doing a 2-hit, but
But a
you
save.
get the point.
Okay, yes.
But they're doing a save.
So, yeah, Oscar, try as you might to insult him. He's just excited to smell fresh human flesh down in the dungeons with him.
Alright.
Alright, so then it is 1, 2, 3. Oh no, one ghoul has two turns.
Oh, I think 2. Can I move without getting attack of opportunity from this guy here?
It looks like he... I don't think he can reach you because of that corner.
Corner. Alright. I'm gonna step back some and give people some running space if they need it.
Okay. So now it is this ghoul's turn, the one next to Romero. And he is going to... Which one would he swing at out of the two of you? Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna say that it attacks Aiden. So he reaches out to...
Through the wall?
is there a wall there?
There's a wall there.
Oh, there is a wall there.
I
Never
can't
mind.
throw it.
To Romero,
Yeah, I
then.
think the only person he can hit is me.
Alright, so then he'll reach out and try to claw at you. So, 18.
That does hit me.
Okay, so, you must succeed at a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for 1 minute, because you're not an elf or undead.
DC 10 Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw?
Yes. Okay, so you save from that, so you're not paralyzed, but you do take 9 points of slashing damage as the ghoul claws at you.
Ouch. That's a lot of damage.
Then
Yep.
it is Aiden's turn.
What's that noise up there, Romero? What are you fighting?
There's the undead. They're beating me up. Also, you can stand in the same place as Jorin if you want.
You're so calm about this.
Let's see. That would be. Does he still cost me movement though? Like, is it still 10 to move through Jorin's space?
It shouldn't be, because I'm small.
I don't think so. He can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than his, is the wording on his halfling sheet. I don't know.
Just step over him.
Yeah, I'll say it applies to the whole party.
Flavor.
Alright, so I move up and I cast this onto Romero.
Okay.
Intern.
They are indeed undead. Okay. So then it is this ghoul's turn, but he can't reach anyone, so he just moves up and growls.
Well, wait, what do you cast on him again?
He
Protection
casted
from good and
protection from good and evil.
I know. Well, we can see that in the chat, but remember the chat doesn't stream.
Yeah. Yeah. So yep, so that just makes it so the undead will have disadvantage on attack rolls against him. And he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. So it is Romero's turn.
I'm gonna smack the school that hit me
Okay.
with my flail.
And that does hit.
And I'm gonna do that and beat the ever living fuck out of it.
So you bring your flail up and swing it down heavily, knowing that they could have attacked Oscar if you weren't there to intervene. And he is definitely feeling it, but he's still standing. So then the ghoul below Romero goes, and he goes ahead and tries to go in for claws as well. And he
It's
does.
disadvantaged.
Yep, so he's unable to make the attack and ends up just scratching at your armor instead of actually getting to any flesh.
Good.
So, so it's Jorin's turn.
I'm going to cast the Hunter's Mark on the one that's I can see straight ahead of me below Romero.
Okay. Can you click on it so I can just see the text for it? I mean the...
That was me. I was just marking it.
Oh, okay.
I have to copy it.
Oh, is it not in your sheet?
It's on my sheet, but it's not like it doesn't show up as a spell. That's weird.
Hmm,
I use
okay.
a bonus action to cast it. Like it shows up on. Let's see. Click it. What's it give me?
Oh,
That's all it does.
Okay. So
When I click it. So it's a bonus action to cast. So then I'm going to shoot it with my longbow.
okay. So you definitely hit with that longbow shot. You hit it square in the face, and so then I add, and then that roll above is your d6 roll, correct? Yeah.
That'd be for the hunter's mark. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then the
Plus
damage
that.
for the longbow.
Up, up, up. Yeah. So your arrow meets directly between the ghoul's eyes, and you can see its life flicker. Whatever life that was still in it, keeping it being undead, slowly flicker away as it dies.
Wait, is that was the one that hit me before?
No.
Oh, well then how didn't I kill the one I was fighting?
You did 12 damage. He did... Oh, no, that was 18 to
okay.
hit. Sorry. Nope, I'm a liar. I read that as damage. I was like, holy smokes.
I think it should just die now because you lied to us.
Because I lied to you guys. Let me
Should
give
just
it
be
its
dead.
turn back. This one...
Shot it in the eyeball. You had a spare in there anyway.
No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's where he should be. So then it was 5. So yep. So he's also looking worse for wear, being hit so directly. So now it is this last ghoul's turn, and he just scoots up one and also growls because he is hungry. So back to Oscar.
Which one hit Stryder? Or which one did Stryder hit in the face?
The one directly, like, straight line.
All right, perfect. I'm just gonna run up and just shout over like, "How's it feel to get hit in the face by my brother?" Take that vicious mockery.
And
Dang.
you shouted at him before about how he smells bad, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this insult is no worse for him, and he just grunts at you, ignoring what you had to say.
Damn.
Take a step back again.
So yes, this
Bad hype man.
this ghoul does swing again, clawing again at Romero. He is unable. He's disadvantaged, right?
Yeah.
So he fails again. All right, this one fails, and kind of in his excitement jumps towards you, but instead kind of like hits your shield instead of actually being able to penetrate your armor. So it's Aiden's turn.
Toll the dead on whoever's injured.
Either of these.
Yeah, there's two of them. The one that's been attacking Romero to the right of him or below him.
Hit the one that doesn't like my insults.
The one below.
The one below. So not the one that Oscar picked.
Yes.
All right. So wisdom save. It fails. So it's been hurt, so it takes damage. It's clearly looking worse for the wear, but it's still standing.
It takes the 7 and it's still standing. Oh no.
So it is this outside ghoul's turn, and he's just pacing back and forth, upset that he doesn't get a bite. So Romero's turn.
Whack that one in the head again.
And you definitely hit. All right, so you swing your flail around, aiming to end its life since it's hit you and threatened your brother. But somehow, by some virtue, it's hanging on by a thread after eating the damage from your
How
flail.
much health do these have? Jesus Christ.
So the ghoul below you that just received the vicious mockery goes in to also claw at you. Does awful. And just kind of like half stretches out.
It's disadvantaged, so it makes a crit fail.
So it makes a crit fail. So it reaches out and hurts itself on your armor in its attempt to eat you to heal up by any means, and takes, I'll give it a D4 damage because he's dumb. And he takes a damage. Alright. So then it is Jorin's turn.
Man. shoot again at that one straight down.
Okay. And how long does Hunter's Mark last?
An hour.
Okay.
And I can use a bonus action to change targets.
If he kills it.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Fancy.
Does it use up anything to cast Hunter's Mark on somebody?
I think it's a spell slot.
It's a
Just a
bonus
spell
action and a spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it go away after the thing's dead?
No, he can. If it hits 0, he can move it to a new monster that he can see.
Okay.
Yeah. So that definitely, that final arrow with your Hunter's Mark on it to focus it down, definitely gets rid of this ghoul that seemed to died earlier, but he's definitely dead now. Yeah. So you've bested that one. But then this one is open to moving up to swing against Romero. So it goes ahead and claws and critically fails. Angry to see that its friend has also fallen and none of the other ghouls seem to be able to push forward. It jumps towards you in excitement and instead takes 2 points of damage, hitting its head on your armor. So Oscar's turn.
I'm gonna run back into the fight. And I'm just gonna shout out, yeah, you in the back. You're just gonna let this guy take all the fresh meat? You suck.
So the
And
very
it's just
far
mockery.
one?
The very far one.
Okay.
Clearly, the one who's up close is immune to my.
All right, so he rolled a 10. So he heard you loud and clear and was very upset over the idea that he's not getting any kind of chunks of meat for himself and takes the 3 points of damage.
Haha! Then I'll take a step back.
So it is this ghoul's turn. He goes in for a final attempt to claw at Romero. And whew!
Thank God for that.
That disadvantage, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So he felt confident at first, then felt compelled to back off and lazily scratched at you, not doing any damage. Aiden?
Let's kill it.
Thanks for the follow, Big Quill. 27, 1895. That's a lot of numbers.
Come on, fail.
Alright, this one was the toll against which one? The straight
The
ahead
one
one?
across from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep,
Yes.
he did indeed fail, as his life is slowly draining from him as it is. He definitely feels the effect of death on him, and he is no more. So it is this ghoul's turn. He moves up, and seeing that he finally gets a chance at a piece of the flesh, goes in for a claw attack as well. And is unable to do anything. So Romero.
I'm gonna. Neither of these are injured, right? Or the bottom one's a little bit, right?
They both
The
are a
ones on the
little
right
bit.
is not.
Alright, I'm gonna help
Remember
with the
I
one at the
shouted
bottom.
at it.
Okay, the one at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And I want to do one of those cool kung fu moves where you like spin the chain and then just sling it straight out at their face.
Alright, so being tired of these ghouls constantly coming after you and only you for your flesh, you do the swift kung fu move and you hit it square in the face, dealing a decent amount of damage to it, but it's still standing. So it is Jorin's
Doesn't
turn.
The fleshiest flesh. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to that one that Romero just smacked with his flail.
Okay, so the one straight below.
Yeah, and take a shot at him with my trusty longbow.
Mm-hmm. And you definitely hit. And then you get your, yep. All right. So with your hunter's mark helping guide your arrow, it finds itself in a critical spot for the ghoul, and he is down. So now it is Oscar's turn.
I'll
Jorin
One
with the
back.
kill again.
run back up to the fight, and I'll just shout out to this guy like, "You finally got your big chance, and you whiffed it." Vicious mockery.
And he feels it in his soul as you tell him he whiffed it. And it hurts his feelings.
2 very small tears rolled down the ghoul's cheek.
Go ahead, Aiden.
Toll again.
Toll again.
Terrible.
All right. He's unable to save from it, and having taken damage from the previous party members, takes... So it's the 2 added together, right? Or...
No, it's the second number, so
Oh.
it actually dealt less damage on the when I'm being injured than uninjured.
That's interesting. I guess his pure will of the undead. But
Oh, because it's just a D12 instead of a D8 for the roll.
Yeah. If
gotcha.
they're already damaged, they take a D12.
Yeah. So yep. So he takes the points of damage after hearing the tolling in his ears. So the ghoul goes and tries its best to make an attack against Romero, and is still unable to hit. He came close, Romero, and reached out for you, but you're able to nudge it aside.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Romero.
Whack.
You definitely hit it. So,
Is it dead?
with the final swing of your axe, you excitedly are ready.
Axe? Who's
Or-
got an axe?
Flail.
Whose axe is this?
Suddenly you're holding an axe and everyone's confused.
Yeah, it just turns into an axe and whoa! Where did he get that?
With your flail, you muster up all your strength, since this is the last ghoul and your final enemy in this fight, and you swing down, and it meets him square in the center of his forehead, and he goes down and stays down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do.
Well, that could have been quite dangerous.
That hurt. I'm gonna use the rest of my lay on hands to heal me for 5 points.
Anybody else doing anything else?
He's just healing, right?
Yeah.
So I can't see down these hallways. Can I get some torches?
Yeah, where do you want to put him?
Let's do here,
Just stairs over here.
here, and one on Romero as we go away.
I say we should go down one of the hallways the ghouls came from. Clearly they were protecting something, or came from something.
You do have a point. I don't see why the ghouls would be here if they weren't guarding something.
They came from the opposite direction of the chanting, though.
It's true.
Can we
Maybe
Hear
they
the
keep stuff
chanting
here?
still? Or like, can we hear the direction it's coming from?
Coming from the north, which is to the left, according to the compass on this map.
The direction you're in.
Ah,
I'm gonna go this way because it looks more interesting. And
Alright.
then and just check out this crazy looking room. Holy crap.
All right, so Romero, you find yourself inside of a room that is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carving the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. The room has exits in the west and north walls, and chanting can be heard coming from the west. West on this map is downwards.
So we can hear chanting from the left and the bottom now.
Yes.
they seemed like such a nice family. Why would they keep these dead slaves.
Yo,
Do
Oscar,
the,
you think this orb on this statue's worth anything?
Could be. Do these bodies look like fresher than the corpse of the children?
I wouldn't necessarily say fresher. I mean, there's skeletons, all in all.
Or I meant like I don't know if maybe like after the family died, somebody came in here and like started having slaves, chained
No,
up dead people.
it's not much difference in time. It's not enough of a difference in time for you to think that it was well after their deaths.
Okay. And then these two Pokemon normal energies, these were like the orbs you said?
That is the larger one is the statue of the man, and the smaller one is the statue of a wolf. And in the statue of the man with the larger energy ball is a smoky gray crystal orb.
That seems ominous. I can either see what kind of magic it's got, or I can just see what it is.
I would detect if there's some magic in this vicinity.
Can I, without touching it, can I cast the identify?
Can you click
Spell on
identify
it?
for me so I can see what exactly?
Yeah, does that bring it all up? Yeah.
It says that you
then
must touch.
Dang it. It does. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'll sit down. It's my little ritual, and I'll keep like poking at it for 10 minutes.
So you reach up and touch it.
Yeah.
You take it out of his hands?
I guess I have to, yeah.
Okay. So as
I'm
soon
gonna
as
back slowly away from Oscar as he touches this.
So as you remove the crystal orb from the hands, you feel a dark aura and see that 5 shadows have begun to form around the statue.
Sup,
I'll
friends?
back up.
I need to move you over. I just need to move this. He actually doesn't belong there, but...
Everybody, we should probably back up. Use Romero as a shield.
He was here. So... Yep, initiatives.
This your dog statue? It's very, very nice.
Go ahead and initiative.
Damn it, Oscar, why always gotta touch stuff?
Stryder, I think you're muted.
Do I still have protection from good and evil
Yeah,
on me?
the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I said you use as a shield.
The panic voice.
Oh no, initiative 2.
Who's missing? Oh, I see. Add turn. You always have the best initiative. What?
Me? I
Yeah.
know I cheat. Apparently.
I'm just moving you so I can add turns to these guys.
That's fine. But this time I'm okay going first. I know what I plan to do.
This could get rough really fast.
Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. So this first one. Second one.
I just wanted to see what this did, so I clicked on it.
Yeah, all good. And I'll go ahead and sort these guys. I always sort it the wrong way. There we go. And the only ties are between 2 shadows, so that doesn't matter. They
Alright.
rolled pretty bad for their initiatives, but
Except for that one guy.
the one guy. So go ahead, Oscar.
So, I should be able to just transfer my hunter's mark to one of these, right? Because it lasts an hour. I don't know. Because it's a different combat.
You take it from the one dead body and pop it onto the other.
I think it's fine. I mean, what's the exact wording on? I'll scroll up.
It
On a
says
subsequent turn, you can use a bonus action to move it. if
I
the
think he
target
can still
dies.
use it because it says if the target drops to 0 hit points, which whatever he had it on did.
Yeah,
he
all
can
those
use
are
the bonus
dead.
action on a subsequent turn.
Yeah.
And every turn is 6 seconds. So.
And it says until the spell ends. So
which the duration's an hour. So
Yeah, you should be good.
So as long as you don't get hit and lose it on concentration, it should be fine.
Hey, Bunny. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Alright.
Want to play D&D?
excellent. Seems like it could be useful. So,
Ooh, thank you for the follow, Darth Master. My bad. I'm not the streamer here.
so
I don't have to
Oscar,
get it
who
right.
Who are you viciously mocking?
So actually, before I viciously mock, I'm like, oh, hey guys, this your orb? Yes, it's very nice. You know what? You probably have some kind of unfinished business you want to attend to. Maybe we can help you out here. You know, we're all friends. I mean, we're living and can touch things. You guys might not be able to do that yet. I'm hoping to maybe persuade them to not fight us.
They're not people.
Well, that's racist.
They're undead exaggerations of human shadows.
Do they not have wants and dreams?
No.
You know, desires?
No.
I believe they have the dream that suck the living life out.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
live off of your vitality. So I don't think they live off of words at all.
If anything, Oscar, I think this makes them try to attack you more.
Yeah, you seem very lively.
Like if you read the monster manual thing on them, they're drawn to the purest person, and you definitely have been nicest.
Welp. Guess that's. Can I still, after talking that much, can I still do something?
I'll let you do something else.
Do they not seem very happy?
They
About any
do
of
not.
that?
They don't seem very happy at all. They seem hungry.
Cool. Then I'd like to maybe disengage
Okay.
and just kind of run this way, over here, so I'm not surrounded by a bunch of them. Maybe I can occupy the same space as you, right?
I wish we could Eldritch Blast. We
Nah,
don't
we
have
can't.
a
We
warlock.
can't finish our turn in the same space.
Okay. One more.
Okay, so you're going to hide. Because you
Don't
used
say it like that. Yeah, disengage was my action now.
Okay, so this shadow is the first shadow to go. It is going to try and strength drain Aiden.
Oh fuck.
But it does not do well at that. It critically fails at it. So I'm trying
It
to
gives
think.
him strength.
Yeah, I'm trying to... How do I flavor text this at him sucking at being a Dementor?
Does he dementor one of his friends? I'm fine with either one.
He kind of just blows hot air in his face
he,
instead of sucking.
yeah, he meant to be a vacuum, but instead turned into a very hot fan. Alright, go ahead, Aiden.
Let me see. One sec. Can I move my lights in here?
Yeah, sure. Where do you want them?
Here. And here. Here. Okay. I'm going to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and then move to
I'll probably move to the spot to my top left, just as a heads up.
let's see, 5, 15, 25, 30. Okay. And then dull dead against the one that tried to hit me.
Okay. So it goes ahead and goes for the wisdom save. And is able to save against it. So, being that it hasn't been hurt yet, it just hears the ringing but doesn't actually take any of the damage from it. Jorin, your turn?
I guess use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to the one closest to where Aiden was.
Mm-hmm.
That one. And then shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
That's what I'm good at.
You are indeed. You are able to hit it? Nice. So you shoot at the shadow, definitely hitting it, but what kind of damage is Hunter's Mark, does it say? It just says it extra d6.
So it's probably just extra piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more piercing.
All
Yeah.
right. So you definitely hit the shadow in a spot where you expect to do maximum damage, but instead you see that it doesn't hurt it as much as you'd expect, as it's still standing.
Shadows are jerks.
But it definitely still takes some damage. And then it is this shadow's turn. So it goes to strength drain against Romero and is unable to do so. It tries to reach past the statue to suck the life out of you, but it can't reach quite so well.
Yeah, because I was spinning it around doing my zoning attack, and everyone knows you can't hit a Conqueror Paladin when he's doing his zoning attack.
Oh wait, I messed up again. No, this one's...
Oh no, he's doing windmills. What do I
He's
do?
doing windmills. All right, so now it's this top right one doing the same thing. And he succeeds a lot in doing that.
No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep. So he has the same issue where he doesn't know what to do as you're swirling around. Then the next one. Oh,
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
uh,
You're just gonna kill Romero. That's cool.
So wait, let me read this. So I reduce your strength score by a d4.
Okay.
And you take that 9 damage.
I'm totally gonna fucking die.
And then the last shadow's turn. Is so surprised at how well the last shadow is able to attack you. It is distracted by its awesomeness and misses. So Romero, it's your turn.
Yay! Although, did everyone really go?
Yeah.
How much does this heal? Oh, barely any. Yay. Okay. This dude's so much damage. I'm so totally gonna die. All right. I guess I'll just cast Shield of Faith on myself. That'll be my last spell slot.
Okay. So then Oscar.
All right. I'm going to actually run into the battle. I saw how badly my brother got hurt. And I'll go, brother, get out of there! As a bonus action, I'm going to give you a Bardic Inspiration. You'll get a D6 on your next roll of your choice for up to 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see how, I don't know, this one likes the taste of my dagger. Or my rapier.
Okay. He laughs as it goes through him, not causing any damage.
Hmm.
But the shadow below you right now, Oscar, seeing that you're out here spreading inspiration, gets excited at trying to take a chunk out of you.
Makes sense.
And
Oh no! I don't have that thing where he gets the disadvantage, so I get that natural 20. Oh no. So it's 13 plus an additional 7?
I believe so,
that
because
how-
it's the 2.
Cool.
Yeah. I rolled 2d6 plus 2 twice. Or no, I did
Cool.
2d6 plus 2 and then 2d6.
So after running in and saying my encouraging words to my brother, I drop like a drag queen.
Jeez.
Dead.
Okay. So then Aiden.
Like how she's gonna TPK us on session 2.
I can't.
Curse
It's
of Strahd.
this is part of the things.
Someone had to go pick up an orb.
Don't blame me, blame the spell.
Aiden, please tell me you have something amazing that's going to save us. Oh, Aiden, I believe you're muted.
If I
Deep in
grab
thought.
Oscar, will it cost me an action?
I'll say it won't.
I mean, it's up to you. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'll say
Seems
it won't.
Seems like a bonusy kind of action.
5, 15, 20. And then if I drag him, is it half movement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I move here, I use 20. And then grab him. And then
Can you grab me from the diagonal so you don't get attacks of opportunity?
while I'm standing in Jorin's space?
Yeah.
Isn't there a wall there?
You wouldn't be able to move. You'd have to like drop Oscar off in Jorin's space, I guess.
Really?
Well, like, because the wall
'Cause then
is.
it would be
Yeah.
10 back. Let's see. So I spent 20 to get here. I've got 40 left, moving at half speed. That gives me 20. So 10, 5, 5. So I should be able to move back to here while dragging him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do that.
Okay. So he'll be there with you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Jorin.
Seeing that Aiden has drug our now unconscious friend Oscar back, you cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. So then,
Back to life.
boop.
So I heal 9?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. And then that's an action, right?
Should be.
Whoops. What happened? Wait. I accidentally hit back on my mouse. Back into the game.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The DM has left the game. Move all the tokens around.
Quick, I'm over here. Where I can't be beat the fuck out of by 5 guys.
All right.
Yes, that is one action.
Okay. So that's your turn. So then it is the shadows' turns. How do I wanna?
How do you want to kill us all?
Let me read up on them a little. Oh no, did it close all my journals I had open? Oh no.
Guys,
That's what you
it
get for
sounds
closing.
like we've won this battle.
Oh no, all their character sheets got closed out of. All shucks.
And then the animator died, and the monster was no more.
I really just watched that Saturday. So good.
Appendix.
Alright, everybody put on their action music, because it's gonna get rough.
All I have to do is live through this round, and then maybe I could force Jorin back a space so that I can not get hit by 5 people at once.
Well, we could also just run. Bring them into the hallway, so we're just taking like one at a time.
That's what I was trying to do, but you guys keep stopping right in the.
Yeah.
Run
And
past,
the
us,
guy-
run past us.
I can't just run past 3 people. I have
Yeah,
30
voice
movement.
this.
How do the shadows move again? Let me read. They are amorphous. Alright, so seeing that Romero doesn't have as much life in him as they would like, they start moving towards the rest of the party.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, they already killed me once.
But you're back up again. So they have 40. So 1, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he goes to take some strength from Jorin.
He's a jerk.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so he reduces your damage score by a d4. Or your strength score, and then you take the 10 damage.
Ouch. How do I temporarily change my strength?
I didn't know how, so I just wrote down on a piece of paper what my old one was and reduced my main one.
Fair.
Alright, next Shadow's turn is this one. I don't wanna.
You can just have him swing at me. It's okay. If I
Yeah.
die, I die.
I'll swing at you. And you still have your disadvantage, so he misses. He tries to be a vacuum, but instead is just there. This one starts to... Oop, that's a torch. Move up this away to set up to sucking the life out of them. And then this last one attacks Romero again. Oh boy!
Wow.
How did he roll that?
2 23s in a row.
His shadows roll very well.
So
Yeah.
how much strength do I lose?
You lose that many's.
Okie doke. Well, I have no health.
You drop.
No.
So Romero,
So close.
it is your turn.
I'm just gonna swing at this one, I guess. I don't know.
Which one was that one again? The one directly in front of you? Okay. That hits. And you are able to take it down with that flail. Yeah. That is one less shadow to deal with. So it is Oscar's turn.
So how many are there? There's still 3 left, right?
4.
There's 4 left?
4 left.
Cool. And most of them are still like good on, like we barely damaged them, correct?
None of these are hurt.
So the only one that was damaged is dead.
Awesome. I'm gonna shout to the party, to everybody here, guys, just play dead. And then I just like kind of jump around to get the ghoul's attention, and I just book it this way, just down the hall. Hopes that they would continue to follow me, because if they play dead, they'll leave him alone. Because I've witnessed that. I've seen them be like, we'll leave him alone, and keep going after me. So I'm just gonna, no, I'll go down the hallway. I can just like book it through down here. So.
I like how you left all our attackers in the dark.
With the lanterns. That's alright. I mean...
I thought you had your dark vision.
I'm fine. It's the other 2 that aren't.
Just,
dancing lights.
Drop dead, guys. Pretend to be dead. It'll be fine.
Is that what you guys do?
No. Oscar, this is not a game. You get back here and save your brother.
I am saving him. Trust me.
Who knows? Maybe it'll work.
They go after who was ever the liveliest person. I jumped around, so if you guys all just drop dead, it'll be fine.
So that's your turn, Oscar?
Yeah.
Alright, Aiden, it's your turn.
Okay, so first, put these torches, like, here. Here. Here, I guess.
I like how I have a 20 AC and they still hit me. Welcome. And they have disadvantage and they still hit me. My god. I'm
Don't
so
forget, you
dead.
still have that bardic advantage, bardic inspiration.
It doesn't help if they're hitting me.
Yep.
The only thing I can do is toll
Play dead.
Which one do you want to toll?
this one.
That one? Okay. So he did not save from it. But he is not hurt, so he hears the ringing in his ears and takes he does take some damage.
What kind of damage do these deal?
Do they deal?
Necrotic.
Yes.
Oh, then I take half damage from these guys, actually.
Oh, my bad. So, I guess, yeah, just double.
How much do I get back?
You're at 17, I think. So then you'd get back like 8.
Like 8. I'm not quite as dead as I was. As I thought I was.
Do they?
I'm a hypochondriac.
Yeah. 2d6 necrotic. Nice.
Alright, and I'll just hold here.
Okay. So then Jorin.
Jorin, play dead.
Don't know how to play dead.
Just lay down.
Since use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark to the one that is now in my face. He's a jerk. And is that only ranged attacks? It's good
Okay,
for?
I see now, Stryder.
It works on any of your attacks.
Any
It's that
attacks?
target.
Sweet. Because now that he's in my face, I need to hit him with my 2 short swords.
Okay. And then you roll a second attack, right? Because you said you're doing...
Yeah, it's.
Does he have dual wielding? I don't remember all the dual wielding rules.
I do, yeah. So I'm guessing they both hit.
Yes, they did both hit.
1, 2, and then the hunter's mark. Or do I
Okay.
get hunter's mark for both attacks?
I think just offhand, you don't get the damage bonus from your
Right.
dex, but it looks like it took into account that, so it should be fine.
Yeah, that should work.
No, I'm trying to figure out if I get to roll hunter's mark twice because I was 2 separate attacks. Or
It says until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6.
It's not actually two
target.
separate attacks. It's
When you hit-
one attack where you hit
Uh,
twice.
I guess whenever I hit with a weapon attack, it's still one attack. All right, it's fine.
Okay, so then, 4, 6, 8. On the one you're next to. So yeah, so you swing both your swords, and they definitely do some damage, but the shadow is still standing.
Shadows are jerks.
So this shadow goes ahead and going after whoever has the most life force. Scoot over. Oh wait, Aiden, have you been hit yet?
Like I said,
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
you guys have
Lively.
dead
And then
and been fine.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Most
So-
life force.
yes, he can sense it because he's looking for some healing. Goes ahead and tries to strength drain. 22 hit.
Yeah.
All right, so he deals the 8 necrotic damage and reduces your strength by 3.
Ouch.
Okay, so then the next shadow goes. It is this guy. He goes in and tries to steal some life force from Romero. And he fails to do so since you have the protection against it. And so then you take 5 necrotic damage from it. Oh, no, you don't
Wait.
take any. Sorry.
I shouldn't take any if it doesn't hit me.
Shh. Sorry. Too many numbers.
It hits your shield and you take a lot of damage and die. What?
Psych.
Please, no. Please, sir.
So
Bad
then
shield.
the shadow, excited by all the hooting and hollering by Oscar, scoots on over. So what is that? 5, 10, 15. And he's amorphous, so they can squeeze through spaces. 5. And then he goes ahead and tries to steal some of your life.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Bye, Oscar.
Karma.
Yeah, that definitely
Wait,
hit
Carl, I was trying to help you.
He tried to save us.
you.
What's their movement again?
40.
Damn it. All right.
Just kill you
Alright.
again.
No, I'm fine. What's he got? What's he got?
He did 10 necrotic damage.
Well, I don't have to worry about him attacking me next turn.
Yeah.
My plan worked, guys. They left you for me.
Wait. All these things left my range, and I didn't get any attacks on these.
You're right.
Well, what
so,
the heck is going on
Oh
here?
yeah, she get attack of opportunity on one of them. Maybe the one hit me.
I think
Maybe we can kill it.
technically one on each of them. So go ahead and roll.
But he can only spend his reaction once to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one left him last turn to attack Jorin.
Yeah, so it was on 2 separate turns, I believe. 2 separate
Alright,
rounds.
so I'll just roll 2 attacks, and you tell
do
me
it.
which one.
They both hurt. All right, so we'll say this one.
So 7 and 8.
Yeah, we'll say this one's dead then. Because that one didn't have much health left to it, and then this one will take.
Nice. It couldn't
DH.
hit me in the first place.
So then yeah.
And then what? Question? Because then didn't the one to get to me go through everybody else's attack range?
Yeah, it went through Jorin and Aiden's.
Yes, you're right. So then Jorin,
Stab it with your short swords.
I got too excited to suck the life out of the guy jumping in the corner of the room to pay attention to everyone.
We're playing
And that
wrong,
hits.
guys.
Yeah, I as DM let that slip completely.
It's okay. I forgot about it myself.
All right, so
The
yep,
attack
that one
opportunity.
definitely hit. And then Aiden, do you have anything in passing to poke him with? Those do not hit. So
Gasp.
he's still standing. He's hurt, but he still feels it.
So he still attacks and kills me.
Yes.
Shucks.
But my plan seemed pretty well because he did come over here and get all that attack of opportunity damage.
Yeah, you decided to be the tank when you're not the tank.
Yeah.
I had to save my brother.
Yeah, I
But
was dying.
this time I'll remember to I'm dead.
To pretend to, you have to pretend to be dead afterwards.
Big X on me.
All right,
You
so
literally haven't made a death saving throw yet.
No,
yeah,
I got
fine.
time.
You can't be
I'm
dead.
fine.
he can't be dead. All right, so then this
Okay.
shadow above
You're the glue of the
Romero
party.
attacks
You
him
have to live.
and misses. He does not suck the life out of Romero, even in the slightest. And it's Romero's turn.
I'm gonna smack this bitch in the face.
The one.
Oh wait,
No!
I got
Shadows
to
are
attack
hard
that
to
other
hit.
turn. So I have to make a concentration save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're fine.
succeed in massive.
Massive. But yeah, so Romero, you excitedly swing at your flail at the shadow, but you kind of wisp through it instead of being able to connect where it actually hurts it. Oscar, you go ahead and make your secret roll.
Yep.
Slash GM roll D20.
Space D20.
Yeah.
Is it a Constitution save for concentration? Because I have to do it from a hunter's mark too.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is a
I do.
constitution. You have to do. Yeah, that's high enough. It would be 10 or the amount of damage you took.
The other
Yep.
slash.
Or
I
10
did it.
or
I
half
did
of
it the
whatever
first
damage.
time. It said it's not.
So that's GM, you have to
I
GM
do
roll.
remember I have
GM
that +6
roll.
to any roll, but I don't know
GM
what their
roll.
AC is, and I don't know if it's enough.
Nope. Hold on.
It's a
I'll get it.
slash. It's not a die.
That was.
Slash GM space roll space D20. What or 1D20.
Is it a space between GM and roll? I thought it was.
I'm pretty sure.
There
There
you
we go.
go. Okay, I see
did
it. He did a thing. Thank you, Jorin, for proving you know how to do it too.
I
Alright.
just wanted to see how hard it was for myself.
Was it difficult?
Very, very difficult. I understand why there's so much effort involved.
All right, Aiden.
I feel vicious mockery damage.
You can feel the psychic damage. Okay, which one is this against? That one? Wisdom? And it saves a lot from it.
Rip.
Does it take no damage on the save or half damage?
No damage. It's a cantrip, so.
Yeah. And I think underneath it says no damage as opposed to like where it says the DC part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
All right.
makes sense.
Go ahead, Jorin.
I think we have to transfer my hunter's mark to this one above Romero here, since there's still two, and I can't really see the one that ran away after Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my bow and arrow.
That hits.
Oof.
That's fine. It still
Not the
did
best.
some damages. Wait, did I click the right?
The hunter's mark was more effective than the damage.
So yeah, so you're able to hit it with an arrow, but again, it doesn't take as much damage as you'd expect.
I'm shooting shadows with an arrow, but I've
Yeah.
noticed they don't take much damage from.
So then the shadow to the top right of you, Romero, tries to steal some of your strength, but is unable to. The one over by that was by Oscar now scoots over to Aiden.
And shout, "Windmills, Aiden! Windmills!"
Does an 11 hit you?
No, I have a 12.
Okay, so he tries to suck the life out of you, but misses.
Because you were doing those windmills,
Those
weren't
windmills.
you?
And then the
Windmills
shadow
of
above
light.
Romero goes in and also misses. The shadows are finally done rolling their perfect 19s and 20s.
Oh God.
And it's Romero's turn.
I'm gonna swing at this.
That hits.
Okay. I can't add Bardic Inspiration to damage, right? It's just to hits.
Just to hits, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought so.
So yeah, so you do considerable some damage to it. But again, it is a shadow. So then it is Oscar rolling again. I just realized you have yourself at a -3 out of 15
I
health.
was trying. It kept messing up on me.
Okay.
There you go.
And Aiden. Wisdom.
Do we allow for Vorpal damage? Not unless you have a Vorpal sword to do Vorpal damage with.
He again saves from it. He is a stalwart shadow, apparently. And then Jorin.
Keep shooting arrows. Not that same one.
Okay, that hits.
For very little again.
It's the same as last time, so
That feels familiar.
yeah, he's getting low. But again, back to the two attacking Romero. That one doesn't hit. Then the next one attacks Aiden. Oof.
Oof.
Sorry, Aiden. It was nice knowing you.
We're definitely gonna need a nap after this battle.
A nice long
if
nap.
we live.
A nap forever.
Alright. I'm at 1
Go
hit
back
point.
upstairs to those bedrooms.
You do get to do more damage if you do a nat 20, but that's
And
just
then that's your strength reduction.
rules is written. Vorpal damage would be like if you hit a Vorpal bleed, you could like cut off a head immediately if you hit a nat 20. It's kind of like an instant kill mechanic.
Okay. So then it is the shadow above Romero.
Doesn't hit.
Does not hit. And then it's Romero's
It wouldn't hit
turn.
with either of those because I have a 20 right now.
Because of
next to
your
it.
+2. Yeah.
Because of my shield of faith. I'm gonna smack that guy and I want him to take some damage, please.
And he took the damage, and you hit him wherever shadows are most sensitive. I'm not sure where that is yet. I have
Where the sun doesn't shine.
Where the
obviously.
sun doesn't
Yeah, where the
shine.
sun doesn't shine, I hit him.
Yes,
And,
and he is finally gone.
He dissipates because I just, I hate him.
You hate him. Your hate fueled it. So then, secret roll, Oscar.
This is a slightly important one now. Getting into the big rolls.
suspense of Oscar's rolls is killing me.
All right.
My roll is.
All right, Aiden.
Do I know how many enemies are in this room?
There's at
You
least
remember
one.
the one shadow that was near Romero? I'm sure you heard Romero shouting about "Begone, foul shadow" as he eliminated the one, and then there's the one next to you.
Alright, is Jorin shooting this one?
He
I haven't
wasn't.
yet.
I'll probably
that one
tell
taking
Jorin to
damage?
go help him. Go save Oscar. I'll handle this one.
Most likely, what I would do if I can. Yeah, I can see that one next to Aiden, right?
Well, you should be able to see it if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to kill it to even get towards me.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a size bigger than him. He could run through both of them if he really wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that surrounding a shadow would do much.
I have no idea that Oscar is dying either, other than possibly a loud gasp I've heard down the hall.
I mean, you literally saw this shadow like steal all my health in one blow.
Like it ran that way, did
No, but I
something,
mean,
and
like,
then
I
came
can't-
back.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Oscar is not in good shape, but
Alright. Jorin, we gotta kill this one.
All right. He was not able to save, and he's
finally fails to
hurt.
save.
So this one, in your pure anger, willing the bell that
Willing
tolls for the dead to ring as loud as possible, its face melts if it had a face.
It turns into a puddle of shadows.
Puddle
I
of
run down this
shadows.
hallway
Just sprint.
and turn.
Okay, Jorin.
All right, so move the hunter's mark over to that one over there. Shoot more arrows.
Okay, that hits.
So close to the crit.
Okay, so this one takes a decent chunk of damage, but still standing. So it's that shadow's turn. So he's gonna go after Romero, and not be able to suck out his life. So
Worst
Romero's
arrows
turn.
ever.
Move up here, and I'm gonna be a jerk and just like pummel it into the wall.
Just try
And I'm gonna add the D6 to this.
to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it hits. Okay, so that's your damage. So, yep, you definitely did damage to it, but it is still standing. So, Oscar, another roll, right? Okay.
Yep. We'll see if he gets to me in time.
Aiden.
Alright, medicine.
All right.
Fuck.
Oh
No!
So he's not stabilized yet.
Well, with a medicine check, wouldn't he kind of know the outcome of my rolls?
I thought the medicine check was to stabilize you, so you didn't have to keep doing your rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've done the math on the rolls that only you and I know, you'll see the outcome.
I mean, yes, but I don't want to say anything to everybody else.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, so Jorin's turn.
Keep shooting, because I don't know what else to do.
It's one shadow left. You guys got this.
It's all I can do.
You're
Oh, I
really good
finally
at
got a
it.
good arrow. It's Please let it die.
So it's hanging on by whatever final breath a shadow can have. It's barely hanging on, and it swings at Romero.
Oh boy.
I died.
Yes.
You only take half damage.
I died.
No, it's disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm
That's
still barely
Still
alive.
22, right?
Yeah, 22 still hits, but it only takes 5 damage. Not
Instead of
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at all you guys with your
I'm gonna try to
health.
finish this by smacking it.
Smack it. You didn't smack it.
Damn.
Oscar.
I thought you were gonna do something about just like finishing out combat, but you know.
Oh yeah, I should
Uh,
just. I'll say that you whacked it and that it is dead because it actually is basically dead. You're right. I shouldn't drag this out.
Thought it was always dead.
It was super undead. So undead that if you breathed on it, it should die. Okay. So then, yes, all the shadows are gone. And Oscar?
Oh, I'm hecka dead. No, that's
What?
not true. That's not true. I made my save. I made my saves.
I'm gonna pick him up and then I'm gonna drag us all into these bedrooms
Yeah, he's gonna take a long nap.
and we're gonna take a nice nap.
How long of a nap do you guys want?
I don't think we're
8 hours.
8 hours if it's allowed.
They got beds.
Somehow I feel like we'd get attacked or something.
All right, let's go upstairs where the beds are.
I mean,
I'm,
there's chanting down here.
with your health pools as they are, I'll let you guys take an 8-hour nap because I don't think anything seeks you out. It's more like as you find things, they find you.
They
Is
dropping me
the
on this bed
chanting
here.
infinite?
Yes. So if you can sleep through chanting.
Hmm. So where are we?
I feel like
Here?
at this point I could sleep through chanting.
Oh, at the
We're
well.
we're up in the bedroom with the well, and I've dragged Oscar into one of the beds, and I've grabbed another one.
I brought your
Take
torches.
Take this bed over here.
Alright, so what?
Fine. I alarmed these two hallways.
Okay. So
From the ghost that can walk through walls.
well, you took care of all of those as far as you know. But so for long rest stuff.
I basically just get my health back.
You get your spell slots back if you've used any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
so I'm good.
Hop, that was the most brutal encounter I've ever had with shadows.
Yeah. And then I realized I kind of fudged some rules anyway with them.
Yeah.
They're immune to necrotic.
Oh. So Toll the
Oh.
Dead wasn't doing anything.
No. So
And our melee attacks didn't do anything, right?
have resistance.
Half.
Yeah, half.
Half.
That's what
So
I
what's-
figured it was.
Yeah.
We need radiant damage.
I mean, if I wasn't dying.
We need to not summon a horde of shadows on top of ourselves when we have no spell slots left.
Did you ever find out what the orb does?
He didn't have time.
No, I didn't have time. Let me go start this ritual.
No, you've lost the right. All right.
He has identify. He can at least figure out what it is.
Irrelevant. He doesn't have a pearl worth 100 gold.
Does it cost to identify shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Romero, max out your health.
Identify.
There you
Get an
go.
owl feather too. Pearl
Oh,
worth
shit.
at least 100 gold, and an owl feather.
I've
Well,
set
an
all
owl
my
feather,
stuff back.
that I got.
Yeah, the pearl though.
I didn't realize identify had a material component like that. Damn.
Do you have a material pouch?
I do, so that'll be like the owl feather, but that wouldn't cover anything that's worth money.
Oh.
Gotta go pick me up a pearl.
Does anyone have pearls in their pockets?
I do
I have
not.
these moss agates.
And I'm not interested in Oscar's schemes right now.
I mean, I got that thin platinum necklace.
Just have a
Like-
nice ivory hairbrush here. I brush
I
my
kinda
hair,
overdo this
but it
now?
still
I mean,
stays.
It wants a
Pretty
pearl,
rough.
but what if I have a topaz that's worth 750? That should compensate, right, for the pearl? Ups?
How much was it worth again? Hold on, I don't have your sheets up anymore.
It's worth 750. So that should be the equivalent to at least a pearl of 100.
Aiden?
I mean,
But
they are
doesn't-
financially different numbers.
Material components I'm still not used to yet, so
Like my material pouch will cover anything that doesn't have a gold cost to it.
scrolling.
It says I need a pearl that costs about 100 gold.
Alright, can I just
least
check
100.
out this orb and statue and everything?
He
I
has
still
the
have the orb
orb
in
in
my
his
pocket.
hands.
Bastard. Why does he have the orb in his hands? He was dead. He was unconscious on the ground.
I
You
pocketed it
didn't
when
say
I
you
ran.
took it from him.
he picked
In
it
the
up.
middle of the night, I took that orb back.
You gonna loot me as I sleep?
Yep.
Then
I
don't
dragged
think
you
it's
away
full
from a
rest.
shadow and tried to save you a second time.
Guys, it's okay. We killed the shadows, if only barely.
Hey, my
We're all
plan would
alive.
have worked if you guys would have played dead.
What
They
plan?
would have all went after me. You guys would have gotten the drop on them. It'd been fine.
They'd have gotten down the hallway, real actually killed you like they did, and come back and killed us.
No, they would have had to have taken the turns if we're blocking the hallway.
They're life-stealing shadows. Like, you think that they'd just, like, be like, oh, look at that. They just fell over.
What is this conversation we're having? We're in the basement of an old creepy house. We're arguing whether shadows are gonna murder us to death or not.
The answer is yes. They're highly dangerous. They nearly killed both of us. Three of us.
All
They nearly killed
all
pretty
three
much
of
all
us, and Jorin got lucky.
Right.
No, I took a big beating from them too.
Alright, and where did the shadows come from?
Fancy orbs.
Uh,
We
a
don't know that
fancy
it came
orb.
from the orb.
He picked it up, and then an army of shadows showed up.
I'll admit
That's
that
all
is the way it
coincidental.
looked. That was the optics of it.
The
But-
orb has shadows inside of it.
Does it?
Yes, it was described as having these shadowy fog inside of it.
It was a smoky gray crystal orb.
There you have it.
So if
But if
anything,
you
all it
wanna-
wants to do is to fight Spider-Man. It's fine.
Do you want to know more about the orb? You don't have to cast Identify on it.
Well, I still want to know, can I cast Identify? Will you allow me to substitute the measly pearl of 100 for this topaz of 750
I feel like it's not in your best interest
to cast Identify?
to use
But,
up
like,
something 7 times the price to cast Identify.
Well, no, it doesn't get used up. I just need it for the spell. If it
Well,
got
it
used
does
up,
get
it would... No, it'd say it would consume.
Yeah, it doesn't consume it. He just needs it like as a focus.
All right, I'll let you use it.
So
then.
I just wear this fancy necklace and then I can cast my spell.
All right, I'll let you.
Woo!
I guess
Yeah,
that's
no,
post-rest,
if it
but-
consumed it, I'll like break it up into pieces.
You're gonna just take a hammer, break it, and be like, "This piece is worth 100 because there's 7."
Yeah. But luckily, all I gotta do is just wear the ice. It's fine.
So what did we find out about this orb, Oscar? Is it is it gonna kill us?
It is not
Still.
magic.
It's not magic. So it couldn't
But
have been the orb.
See, it couldn't have been the orb.
It can be used as an arcane focus, but it is not magical.
There we go.
And it's worth about 25 gold.
Well,
See, now Oscar has a nice new arcane focus. Unless someone else wants a cool shadow orb as their whatever this is.
Good
I
thing
have
you
my
didn't
own,
have
and
to
I'm not interested in
consume.
curse things.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't have to consume something worth 100 gold to find out it was worth 25.
Here, Aiden, I'll escort you back to the the ritual room, I guess.
Are we going back over
Yes,
there?
we should figure out what caused the
No.
shadows,
Oh, actually,
so that we
Ah,
don't
can I-
encounter them a second time.
I lost my way.
It's down.
It's
This
down.
way. All right, there we go. All right. How many of my arrows can I get back that I shot?
Don't you roll
He gets half back.
just straight half?
Usually.
How
it's
many
usually
turns
just
was
straight
that?
half.
It was a
Over the
long combat. There were 5 shadows. Trying to remember how many turns we took.
1, 2,
Turns?
3.
Well, how many times he had a chance to shoot one of his arrows, essentially.
Oh.
But one of them he did a short sword attack.
4. It looks like I shot 5 arrows.
5.
Yeah, I was thinking it was about 5.
Okay, so then I'll say you can get back 3 of them.
Sweet.
Anyway, so are you guys back in here to look at the statue and things?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just here to
Where did the
guard.
shadows come from?
The
I'll move
shadows
these skeletons.
had emerged from around the statue, and it seemed like they did summon from being from the orb being taken from the statue's hand.
We don't have enough evidence to back up that statement.
I think we
And what you do notice is that the shadows kind of had black cloaks to signify that they were some form of cultists. Is what you other things.
Cultish shadows.
Hmm. What is this statue?
The statue is of man they worshipped. I'm trying to think of how much you guys have learned to know if I should tell you his name or not.
Can I try to do a
I-
religion check?
I recognize Jon Snow. It's obvious.
You guys don't know who he is. You can do a religion check.
Religious.
It indeed looks like a statue that they worshipped,
Did
but
we all do religion
he is.
checks?
Wait, what are you doing?
You can turn
If
advantage
enough
of if you
people
want,
roll,
Maker.
we'll be able to hit the number.
There's no
We all
magic.
had Bible class.
So, yes, it's a statue used in a depiction in like as if he is a religious figure to these cultists, but he is not an actual religious figure that you would recognize. And
Do we maybe know
ActionMath,
him historically?
or Oscar, he doesn't look like any kind of deity that you ever. He just looks like a guy that they decided to spend time worshiping.
Don't look like a god.
Yeah, you're kind of right. Gods usually are a little bit more shiny and imposing.
I want to
I
examine
think the
other
word you're
things
looking for
around
is
the
hot.
room.
Okay.
Yeah, these skeletons got anything on them?
The skeletons don't have anything on them. They've just been shackled to the wall and are kind of like all dust for what's not clearly bone. Jobobio, do a perception check.
What did he see? What did he see?
He
Nothing.
looking around, he sees skeletons.
Could I
Were you also
help him
looking
with
around?
that?
Well, Aiden, weren't you also investigating the room?
Yeah.
All right, you can also make a perception check.
Terrible.
We're good at this.
Oscar, you can help Aiden look around the room since you're also looking at the skeletons.
All right.
Oh
So I
wait, you
guess
already rolled with advantage.
No,
Yeah.
that's new roll with advantage.
That's what I was saying. Like, regardless, it's terrible.
I kind of want to unhide these rolls now. They're pretty. They haven't rolled higher than a 9 for perception check. Okay, Romero.
I just take a quick glance around, just curious as to why
I'll help
everyone
Romero out.
Yeah, Romero, you're looking around at everybody else, kind of looking in all the wrong spots, and you happen to spot a part of the wall that looks a little bit different from the others. In that wall on the east side of the room, so up towards the top, you find a ordinary but slightly rotted wooden door hidden under a layer of clay.
I just punch out the clay and I'm like, hey guys, door.
What?
Hey, door, see?
Wait, we could have escaped these ghouls this whole time?
I guess. That was bad.
Maybe.
You literally ran down a hallway and they just chased and killed you.
They were
That
faster
door
than
was
They
not
you.
going to help
chased
you.
and you guys all attacked it, just like planned. I don't see how I'm at fault here. It was perfect. Flawless.
We did win the battle.
I just miscalculated how far they could run.
Alright, so what do you...
I'm gonna go peek through the door.
Alright.
What's in here?
So, through the door, you can see that there is a set of stone stairs that only go up to about 10 feet to a landing area.
What's up here?
It's up there. It ends at a landing area with a 6-foot-high ceiling. The planks are pretty close fitting to each other, but you can see a wooden trap door set into it.
Do we want to go up here, or do we want to check out the Channing?
Wait, there's a trap door? Like, downwards?
Up or down?
Upwards, it's in the ceiling.
Oh. Up seems less dangerous than down.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up the ladder and try to bust open this wooden trap door.
Okay. It's bolted shut from your side, but can be pushed open and it reveals I don't think you guys went here last time,
Oh no.
but
Wait.
I'm on there twice. I'm in all the rooms.
Where are we? We're on the
Ah,
Oh, we're in the house again.
so that
We were always in the
trapdoor
house.
leads up into this den.
is there a wolf in this den?
There are mannequins of stuffed wolves, yes, or well,
Oh.
taxidermied.
I'm gonna check out this here thing. This
Yeah, I thought you guys weren't here before. Okay, 1 second.
I'm gonna stand in the corner and not touch anything because last time I was in the house, everything we touched came to life.
It's an oak paneled room that looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. The 2 padded chairs are draped in animal furs and face the hearth, and in between them is an oak table supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. And above the cloth-covered table is in the back corner of the room is a cloth-covered table with 4 seats, and above that is a chandelier. Against the walls are some cabinets that have locks on them.
Okay.
Well,
Can I light the chandelier?
Yeah, I'll let you light the chandelier and then I'll just move a torch in here to light the room.
Bam.
And these things have locks on them for now.
I'm gonna break the lock off.
Okay, go ahead. Are you attacking it, or are you just brute strengthening it?
I'm gonna try to pull it off with just brute strength.
Okay, so athletics.
Damn.
Yeah, you tug at the lock as hard as you can, but it's not budging. Oh, and the cabinet it's this cabinet, actually, that has the lock on it.
Oh, well, then can't I just open the other cabinet?
The other cabinet holds a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
Dope. I take both of those because my guy is proficient at cards.
Look at you.
Can I inspect the wine?
It was his destiny to find those cards.
Yeah, go ahead and inspect the wine. Let me just put this here. Oh, did that go there, or did I mess something up? Oh, it did go there. Okay. Looking at the wine, it looks very aged, but you don't notice anything too out of place about it.
I'm interested in these taxidermied wolves. So I'm terrified of things coming to life in this house.
As you approach them, they don't seem to come to life like the broom or anything else has previously.
As they're all looking around, I'm going to sit down at this table and cast Detect Magic
Okay.
for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Can I see if this wine is poison?
Well, I mean, it's wine, so it is. Technically.
Would you
I mean,
roll
will it only kill my liver?
nature or what makes you knowledgeable of alcohols?
Spirits?
I have medicine,
Investigation?
nature, and survival all at +3.
Also
So
investigation, maybe.
Any of
do
those
do
would
a
do.
survival.
I have investigation too. Like,
I'm a survivor.
Yeah, do investigation actually.
oh fuck! Somebody help me!
You
You
rolled
did, right?
a critical fail.
And a crit.
And a crit.
A crit in the same roll.
Why are you hiding these rolls from the public?
I don't know. I didn't want to worry about chat and things, but I don't know where to put your characters now. I have to figure it out. But so okay. So is anybody helping Aiden look at this cask of wine?
I can't
No.
because I'm in the middle of ritual.
No, because I'm looking at these wolves.
All right, I'll help him.
Okay. So, Aiden, from what you can tell, it doesn't look like the cask has been tampered with in any way. It looks like it's kind of been sitting here for a while, aging gracefully. There's
I help him by using my new assortment of wine glasses and tapping the cask immediately. And just going at it.
Are you playing like do?
Huh? What do you mean?
Like, you're tapping the top of it with a wine glass?
No, you have to tap it to get the stuff out.
Oh,
It means open it, yeah.
you mean open it? I heard you say tap the top of the cask. I was like, what?
We're just like tapping it.
Anyway,
Yep,
so
that's wine.
Yep, that's wine. Definitely not poison. I know the sound of poison.
yeah, so you have a few glasses of wine that you hand over to Aiden to help him investigate, and it doesn't seem poison to you.
nice. We're gonna get drunk. Alright, can I listen at this door then?
You don't hear anything on the other side. I'm gonna say some time has passed, Oscar. You're not detecting anything particularly magical, other than yeah.
Wait, other than
Aiden, how did you light
Other
this
party.
chandelier? Was it magic or was it like fire?
Magic.
Okay, that's what you detect.
okay.
Sorry, you got excited.
He's like, oh, I found magic.
This chandelier was lit by magical means.
Yeah, Oscar, I did that.
It was me.
Well, what's behind your door, Mr. Magic?
I don't hear anything there.
All right, well,
Jorin, those wolves aren't gonna come to life. Can you come pop the lock off of this dear cabinet?
Do you have thieves' tools, Jorin?
I do not.
Alright, well, I prepared. Toll dead. Like, ready
I
yet.
have.
you can.
You guys are so
I'll attack.
paranoid.
We were
I
attacked by a
actually-
broom.
I'm,
So,
I'm gonna attack the lock on the cabinet with the short sword.
Okay, let's see if you still have that magic to you.
and
That's
these
not
are
well, no,
wolves.
but-
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna say that you're able to pop the lock open.
Suckers.
All right,
Thieves'
so
tools.
you open that up. You find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon.
nice.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
It's a lot of crossbow.
Do I have a
Crossbows.
ranged weapon?
I'll take one of those crossbows if no one's using them.
Me too, but not the hand crossbow. Because I can't use it.
Let's see.
Well, do you guys all want crossbows?
Nice.
Because if so, I'll just rock what I got.
I already have a bow, so you guys feel free to take the crossbows.
All right,
I think.
I'll take the heavy crossbow. How heavy is it?
Is a crossbow better than a longbow?
If you have the crossbow in feet, yeah, but if not, probably not.
Hang on, let me look up a heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow is 18 pounds.
Oof. Nope, I can't carry it. It's too heavy for me.
What
No,
what
seriously,
was
it's
that,
too heavy for
Maker?
me.
It
I don't know.
glitched.
I just have like a thing.
No.
So I was trying to delete it.
Oh, that's fine. Anyway, so then is anyone able to carry that heavy crossbow? I doubt it if Romero can't.
Well, I can't carry it with my great club and my flail and my shield and my holy symbol and all the armor I'm wearing.
You can just have it on you in case you need to.
No, I'm over carry capacity.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's carry capacity?
I suppose I could carry it.
It'll tell you if you're over.
I didn't
Oh,
put
if you
in
try
the
to
right
enter it.
Letters.
things.
Yeah, if you enter the weight, it'll tell you you're over.
Okay, so
So,
I guess I'll give Aiden the heavy and the light crossbow. Or do you want the light crossbow, Romero?
How heavy is it?
I mean, I can carry either one. I'll be fine.
The light crossbow is 5 pounds.
I could do that one.
Okay. So you get the light one.
Plus, or Oscar was going to use that one, wasn't he? Or not?
so I'm checking to see if I can use a light crossbow. I think I can. Yeah, but I just might as well use Vicious Mockery. So if anybody else wants it,
Just nice to have a ranged weapon because I don't have any.
yeah, go nuts.
Yeah, figure.
Okay. So I know I have your character up. There it is.
I mean, I'm assuming. that's
Okay,
how
you
all
put the
these
light crossbow
beasts
already
have
in,
their
right?
Match.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay. And then Aiden, did you want the heavy or the hand? I know you said you didn't want the hand one, right?
Well, I can't use the heavy either.
Hmm.
So I mean, I can carry it just for him.
I can use the hand crossbow instead if you want.
Well, they're all martial
I
weapons,
mean,
aren't
this
they?
is really
So,
just carrying the loot, so.
I mean, I can do the heavy crossbow. I'll take it because I can use it if I actually run out of regular arrows. Take the bolts.
Okay.
That's true.
So I'll add that.
The rabbit's fighting with his hay. I don't know if that's coming through on mic or not.
Nah. Did we open up both cabinets?
Yes, the other one had the
Yeah.
deck of cards and wine glasses.
Crossbows are dex based.
Does it autofill for you when you put it in?
No, I gotta. Oh, no, it doesn't. So I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
There's got to be a way you can add them because like
Oops.
it recognizes them.
Oh,
Like,
that
when you
door
do
is
the-
probably gone if you were able to walk through it like that. Or no.
Oh yeah, I
There's
was gonna
still-
actually just ask you. I'm just gonna go through that door.
And you recognize the one main entryway from last session. With
Oh
the
hey
red
guys.
spiral staircase. You're on the first floor of the death house.
So did we do all these? Did we do these double doors then? If we missed that whole room?
Those double doors were the entrance.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, you've been through, if not all of this, most of this. You just decided to go straight upstairs for the baby instead of really looking at the first floor.
How many crossbow bolts do I have?
20.
So then I guess let's just barge open this door.
That guy?
I'll kick it down with some vigor. Huzzah! Whap!
I'll hide in the corner before he opens it.
That door is a cloakroom. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
Dibs on the top hat. So now I got my top hat, my eye patch.
Your swashbuckling Victorian
Oh, wait,
adventure can
Are those
continue.
cloaks like you know, dastardly deed like little I can put like cloak like a vampire kind of thing, like a opera house vampire cloaks?
Less like that and more like just the black hooded cloak that you saw in the shadows earlier.
Oh, so it's like a cult.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just openly cultish. Got it. Oh, got the top hat though.
I like how you're like, cultist top hat? A-okay. Cloaks? Nah.
Well, it's probably a cultist eye patch too.
Probably.
Actually, you know what? I will take one of those cloaks. I will pocket it for later in case I need to disguise myself as a cultist.
Okay. For all those undead.
You laugh. You laugh now, but
It could work.
It might. So you guys are back to exploring Death House?
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna go through
What's,
this door. Oh, it's open.
Is it open?
It is
Yeah, I
now.
gotta walk through it.
Yeah.
You have to set the thing for every page.
You're right. I do. Restrict movement. Okay. Alright. So you found yourself in the dining room, Romero. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed
Mahogany.
chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. There are red silk drapes that cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf, hanging on the south wall.
Place is fancy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hops, when you get a chance, I'd also like to kick down the door in front of me to the top one, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll light this chandelier too.
So you kick down the door to see your friends.
Aha! Oh. Hey, guys.
Hey, Oscar, glad you made
Hey.
it. Check out how fancy this place is.
Beats death and ghosts.
True. Think that painting's worth anything? I point to the huge painting.
It depends if they're racist or not.
What?
Is there a plaque or anything that depicts what's in this painting?
No, nothing to describe the painting. It's just alpine nature. Like,
Anything suspicious about this painting?
Well, they said there was a guy like hunting in the painting, right?
no,
That's
that's
on
the
the wood
tapestry.
paneling.
Oh, that's a tapestry.
Hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf.
Do they have top hats, black cloaks, and eye patches?
It does not specify, but I think instead they're probably dressed similar to the family portraits you saw when you first entered here, where it's more fancy wear.
I gotta say,
Less
Oscar
cultic.
looks like a dork right now.
I like twirl the. Oh no, I don't have the cape, so I just kind of.
Yeah, you took the
Turn around,
cloak, but
yeah.
you're not wearing
I
it.
took.
He also has an eye patch on, though.
Eye
So yeah,
patch, top hat.
I just turn and kick down this other door, I guess.
Like a turn ago, you guys were like, I don't want to touch anything, and now he's just walking around kicking down doors.
Oh, because we're back on the first floor by the entrance. I feel safe. Like they had to ease us into this creepiness.
All right, so you found the kitchen. It's tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. There's a work table that has a cutting board and rolling pin on top of it. A stone
And a
dome-shaped
toilet?
oven. What?
Oh, it's an oven. No, I thought the oven was a toilet.
Why is there a toilet in here?
A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connects to a hole in the ceiling. And there's a thin door behind the stove.
Ooh. But is this little door over here too? Little tiny one?
Yeah, that's another small door.
I give it a smaller kick.
It's the dumbwaiter. We found that before a bunch of times.
Oh,
You found the floor
Right.
where the actual basket for the dumbwaiter sits, but not in use. And the
Can
little
you see
bell.
the swirlies when I move like this, or can you not see it moving?
No, I don't see you.
Okay.
so I guess I'll open up this one too.
Okay. So opening up the small door behind the oven reveals a well-stocked pantry.
Is the food fresh?
Yes.
Oh. Wait.
That's
Like-
weird.
Yeah, question. Is this food should this food be fresh? I mean, we definitely found a bunch of bodies and stuff that have been dead for a while.
It says that all the food appears to be fresh.
Oh,
Well, that's
Hmm.
suspicious.
it is. I take a loaf and eat it.
It tastes surprisingly bland.
I guess cultists do need to eat.
Maybe they just used the
What?
bottom floor. I
Do-
mean,
do
everything
ghosts
was
need to
well
eat?
polished in the.
Well, this floor is set up where everything else in the house was covered in cobwebs and everything. So
Guess someone's been chilling here.
yeah.
Loot all the items. I want to loot all the items. I just don't have the I don't have the weight
Well, I mean,
capacity.
I assume we gotta leave through this way, so we can come back and grab this rolling pin and those forks and knives. Well, plus we have the deed to this place. We own
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
This is
Oscar
our-
owns this
This
place.
is
He
our
has the
house
deed.
now.
This is our house now.
This is our house now.
We have fancy dinner parties later.
Everybody wants their own cultist basement house.
We just gotta get all these spooks gone.
We'll just fill it in. We'll just get rid of the basement, except for a couple small rooms for storage. All right, I'm gonna. I guess we go back to the basement now because it looks like the first floor.
Oh wait, should we since we're out here, should we go see if we appease those dead kids' souls or?
I
Nah,
guess we could. I mean, if you.
I'm sure they're fine.
Jobobio, nah, I don't want to go up to the 4th floor.
You really want to hang out with the ghosts again, Oscar?
I mean,
Well,
are you just gonna mock them viciously?
You did do
no,
that
they
last
were good
time.
to us.
Last
They were
time,
Viciously mock them.
last time you told them, "Wow, haven't you kids heard of survival?" As you looked at the boarded up walls and the bricked up windows.
Look, sometimes life finds a way, and for them, it didn't. I'm just saying, I'd at least try to get out. They
True.
just kind of sat there and took it.
All right. To basement.
To basement.
Let's go.
Okay.
To basement.
To the basement.
To the
Creepy basement
basement.
again.
Misfit 86 with Sparks. I think that's what they're called, right?
Yes. All right. So it's up to you guys if you want to keep exploring. It is about 11:30 now.
Are we almost done?
Yeah. How much longer do we have? And also, where am I in the basement?
I'd say halfway through the basement.
Halfway through the basement? Through
Roughly.
this floor of the basement or all of the basement?
Through the
This is the basement floor, I think.
No, there's steps going down.
through this
Well, I
part.
think this map is the basement, though.
I'd say you've done probably 80 to 90% of this floor, and then there's the other floor.
Should we just finish that last 10%?
What do you think,
As
Hop?
long as we don't run into 5 shadows and spend a long time watching you die to shadows again.
What's the likelihood we get into a fight?
Hi.
Okay, well then let's not do it.
Oh, alright.
I am
I
kind of
guess
curious,
we-
though. Oscar has set himself in a spot that I think you guys will find entertaining, though. Can we do this?
Yeah, we could do this
Let's
first.
do this.
Okay. So you.
See? This
So
guy gets it.
So you're
It's
gonna go
good.
ahead and open that door, Oscar?
What does... Yeah, yes. I will.
Okay.
He's Oscar, so yes, he opens the door.
Are you gonna try and kick the door down, Oscar?
So
No, we're now in the basement. I'm cautious.
So you reach out to open the door and feel yourself sink into the door handle. Then you hear a low growl. The door you've found yourself stuck into reveals itself as a mimic.
The door's a mimic.
The door is a mimic.
Alright,
Initiative.
Kick down the door.
You said we
Then
were
you're-
gonna fight.
It's just one mimic.
TPK later.
We averted one.
Man.
Okay.
Did we avoid a mimic before?
You avoided a
No,
TPK.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Somehow. By some miracle.
Well
Okay.
then.
So Romero's 11. Oscar should be an 21. Jorin is a 15. Maker is indeed a 9. Alright, and then I just got to give him a turn. And then roll it. And then I should be able to sort. Yep. So, Oscar, you are first while you're stuck.
You know what? I'm tired. Tired of this. Tired of these doors. Tired of just go to sleep.
What?
Did it? Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Are you saying you, as Oscar, are going to take a nap with your hand stuck into this mimic?
No, I'm trying to cast sleep, but it seems to not want to work.
Clicking it's not doing anything for you? Oh, there you
There it
go.
goes.
No, that's unseen servant, but it's physically sleep.
Make sure it casts. Make sure you make the output spell card on the spell.
But yeah, I'll put spell card. No description up there.
Bop, bop, bop. Ba-da-ba-bop.
Oh, let me see here. I think too. I saw it here. Can I do it there? No, it's not casting it either. It's listed under my attacks too. It's not coming up. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna bring up the sleep spell. I'll just copy it in the chat.
That's fine.
Finally cast a spell and it doesn't work.
Oh well. It's been an interesting night at the very least.
Sorry, when you got to that door, I was
thought
like,
we were dead like 8 times over.
All right, take this. Let me see.
okay,
So I gotta roll.
5d8.
Does it have more than 22 health?
It does.
Then it does not fall asleep. I believe that's how it works. Let me see.
He puts himself to sleep because he would rather be asleep than deal with this.
Because he is the creature with the lowest hit points in the area.
I am. I have 15.
I mean, technically speaking, it is friendly fire.
Because they're attached.
No, he
'Cause
chooses
it's a
which.
20 feet from a point he chooses in range, and then it starts with the lowest person first. So he puts himself to sleep.
You did say go to sleep.
Well,
I almost want to say this should be the cliffhanger, because this is hilarious.
Will we all live? He put himself to sleep while
I gotta
strapped to a
cast-
mimic.
I mean, that would kind of make sense if I go to cast sleep and it's got my hand in it, and I'm like, yeah, sleep. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much health this thing had, so I'm really comfortable leaving this as the cliffhanger.
Okay.
I mean, we got all our health and spell slots back, so will Oscar lose his hand?
I don't know. I just like where this is at. I can't even see it. I'm useless right now.
I don't know what to do because I can't. I couldn't occupy Oscar's spot. What do I have to do?
Yeah.
Pull him off the door
You'll have to run all the way around to the back of the door.
and then smack it from that side? I guess. I don't know.
I mean, we can back into the room. The mimic can move. Can shape change.
Yeah, but he's stuck to it.
Oh, he's gonna have to find his own way out of that. Or we could rip him out, try and pull him out of it at least, and pull it back
Maybe
into the room.
What if we just charm it? Make it, have it become our pet. Or a pet door.
That door.
Pet door.
Come on, door, let's go.
Let's go. Off to wonderful adventures.
I know how to solve this. There's only one mimic, right? I'll compel duel it, and it'll have to fight me.
All right, I'm gonna still say pause here because next turn is the mimics, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. So we've got a sleeping Oscar attached to a mimic of a door.
Man, I can't wait for it to do 15 damage to me in one hit and then dead. Again. As dead as a doorknob.
The pun.
Oh,
Ba-doom-tsh. All right.
I guess it's a good thing I picked up that crossbow.
Oh yeah, so you can hit from range. You'll just have to switch spots with Aiden. Just move around.
Just trade over and over and over again.
Just keep shimmying.
Move in, shoot, move out. Move in, shoot, move out.
Alright, new plan going into this. Mage hand everything. Mage hand doors, mage hand bobbles.
This would have been so much funnier if you kicked the door.
His foot stuck in the door.
Foot's stuck in the door. Sorry, someone get me out. My foot's stuck in the door.
Yeah. I'm glad you
All
guys
right.
had fun though, even though there were several chances at TPKs.
I mean, if we would have stuck to my plan, everything would have been fine.
All right, Hop, be honest with us. If we'd stuck with his plan, would everything have been fine?
I I debated.
I just want to know. I'm not trying to call anyone out or anything. I just want to
I
know.
debated on playing it out as if they were attached to the orb, and that if he stayed dead and you all played dead, then they could have all been like, I don't know where the orb is, and dissipated. I was willing to RP that.
Okay, so it would have worked. His plan would have worked.
But you guys revived him, and they still knew who had the orb was alive.
So it would have worked.
Yeah, see, so that plan would have worked, but this still has
No,
it's a
no,
balance.
because your plan only popped up after you died the first time, and then I ran out and dragged you back to safety, and then
Yeah, but after he ran away, then
Jobobio
if he
used
had
his last spell
died,
slot
would've-
to raise you. That was the wrong decision. He was supposed to let you die. Jobobio was literally supposed to not help you and let you die, and then we all could have played dead. And just let you bleed out on the floor.
we won, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It was good.
It's all right.
I still think it would have worked. Mike's
Yeah, if,
plan
if,
would have
anyone's,
worked.
if anyone's left in chat or watching this, at me about whether this was a good plan or not.
Yeah, he
Yeah, at ActionMath. If you
he
think
has
it was
his
a good idea.
Twitter that you guys can contact him on too, and just say at ActionMath, your plan was blank.
Or action_math. Let me know how my plan was.
Yeah, I think I did start the command. It was a little late when I started it, but it's this one. At ActionMath, no. At me, guys. I haven't looked into the Borderlands 3 characters yet.
See, Joe Golfer said it was a good plan. You just came up with it too late.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That's fine.
I'm gonna head off, guys.
Okay.
No, no.
Alright. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.